All right, guys, this is the L-screen T drill. This has been a staple in our program the last couple of months, and I think it's because it's a super easy drill that does two things for us. One, it allows our barrels and our bats to match the plane of the baseball, which is very important. And two, it gets us to fire in sequence. And if you've watched any part of the mechanics portion, you'll hear me talk about firing in sequence a lot. It's very important. How the drill works, we set up a tee. The lower the tee, the harder it is. So usually my professional guys, my collegiate guys, and my advanced high school hitters, I'll put it as low as possible. The youth kids and guys that are starting off this drill for the first time, I might put the ball higher up in the hitting zone. Second thing is we have a target about 10 to 15 feet away. Again, this varies on skill level. So the guys that are much better, much more advanced, collegiate, pro, advanced high school kids, advanced middle school kids, the L screen might be a little bit closer. Guys that are starting off with this drill and or have a big issue on using their hands to hit the baseball instead of using their lower half, we'll put that a little bit further away to make the drill a little bit easier for them so they're not getting super frustrated and shutting down. The goal of the drill is to drive the baseball up at the top pole of an L screen. Or if you have a pop-up net, set up a pop-up net, or you can go out to a field and hit into a backstop, put contact point or a piece of tape about 5-6 feet away and about 3 or 4 feet above the contact point. Okay, this naturally allows or forces kids to fire in sequence and match the plane of the baseball. A little bit later I'll show you guys a video. I'll come out with a video talking about the plane of the baseball and how we want to match that, but just know that there's some down angle, especially as velocity gets higher and as you get older. There's some down angle involved, and we want to be level with that to create a little bit of depth in our swing. So drill is super simple. Kids that struggle with this drill will be upper body dominant. They'll create this chopping motion. The old school of thought, old school of teaching is point A to point B. We don't want to be that. All right, we want to be level through the baseball and create depth in our swing. So I literally put kids on this drill, set the tee low, tell them to hit it at a target 10 to 15 feet away, depending on their skill level, and I let them figure it out on their own. Right? And the guys that figure it out the best and the easiest way to explain to a kid to do this drill is to just concentrate on firing their back hip. Don't worry about your results. Try to hit it at that top pole, but fire your back hip as fast as you can, right? And that should create matching the plane of the baseball and driving that baseball up at that top pole. All right, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate this from the side, and then I'll also have a behind shot to show you kind of how this drill works.